This is WKYT This Morning.
Good morning. Kentucky mornings start right here on WKYT. I'm Bill Bryant.
And I'm Michelle Chamberlain. It's Thursday, March 10th.
And the SEC tournament starting later today. We'll find out who Kentucky plays. Now at 6:31, a couple of employees escaped from a Lexington liquor store where police have been involved in a standoff with a gunman. It has ended in the last few minutes. We're live from the scene with this developing story.
A Kentucky man talks about losing his brother in what he says was a cold-blooded murder.
And the Kentucky Wildcats are getting ready to lace up their shoes in Nashville, where the SEC tournament is getting underway.
We have some showers out and about. No real thunderstorm activity expected, especially no severe weather in the next few days. But this rain stays over one area, and that will give some heavy downpours. We're going to talk about who can expect the rain and who actually has a pretty nice day in store coming up.
All right, let's get right to the news. We begin with a developing story right now. After more than 7 hours, a standoff situation near downtown Lexington has just ended. Police say a gunman who ran into a liquor store at Newtown Pike and Georgetown Street surrendered about 30 minutes ago.
Several roads were closed because of this dangerous situation, but now traffic is starting to get back to normal. WKYT's Mark Barber is live in Lexington with this update. Good morning, Mark.
Good morning, Michelle. While police are starting to reopen a lot of these streets that were closed and traffic is starting to move more smoothly here, there is still an intersection that is closed, and that may slow you down on your morning commute. Drivers who are heading south into downtown Lexington here on Newtown Pike are being stopped at the intersection of Georgetown Street and West 4th. They're then being directed onto West 4th Street. So again, that is for drivers heading into downtown Lexington. That intersection still closed this morning, and that is something that could slow you down on your morning drive. Now, the standoff itself, that is over. That wrapped up about 30 minutes ago after stretching on for nearly 6 hours. Police say that it started around 10:30 last night when an officer spotted a man driving a stolen vehicle. They tell me that when they tried to stop that man, he ran into the corner liquor store at Newtown Pike and Georgetown Street. I'm told there were several employees inside the store as it was open at that time. Fortunately, though, we're told every single one of them was able to safely escape from that store. Now, that standoff ended about 30 minutes ago when the man surrendered safely. We're told he came out of the store. As far as who he is, police have not yet released his name. They've not said where he is in the booking process, so we're still working to learn more information there. But again, the traffic impact could continue through the rest of the morning rush. Investigators are still down outside that liquor store, continuing, of course, to look for evidence, gather everything they need before they can clear the scene here. So stay with WKYT throughout the morning and online at WKYT.com as we're posting traffic updates there as well. That's the latest here in Lexington. I'm Mark Barber, WKYT.
All right, Mark, thank you very much. Hopefully that will continue to clear up over there. A well-known Pulaski County businessman is in critical condition this morning after police say he accidentally shot himself. Ward Carell is at UK Hospital, and police think he was home alone when he shot himself. We're not sure what he was doing with the gun at the time. Carell is well known in southern Kentucky for building the Cumberland Lake Shell and other businesses, and as well as donating lots of things, including land, to the community.
The family of a Central Kentucky murder victim says the woman accused has no remorse. State police say Brandy Roth shot and killed her boyfriend, 48-year-old Timothy Hahn, at his home in Marion County. Hahn was shot several times. His family says Roth then ransacked the house and tried to steal the victim's truck.
It was cold-blooded murder. For her to shoot him that many times and then steal his truck and his guns, she had no remorse.
Hahn's family says Roth used to live with him, but he kicked her out several months ago.
Now, coming up on 6:35 on WKYT, and state police are asking for help in solving 3 arson cases in eastern Kentucky counties. Just this year, in fact, 6 fires have happened in Jackson, Lee, and Owsley counties, and they have destroyed campers and even a few homes. 4 fires destroyed campers and a shed at campgrounds on Shoemaker Ridge in Lee County. The most recent fire was over the weekend. After 2 more fires destroyed homes in both Owsley and Jackson County, police say it has become increasingly obvious that it is arson. The Arson Task Force is now offering a $1,000 reward for information. In Owsley County as well, investigators are trying to figure out what caused a fire that destroyed Joe's Meat Market on Highway 30 East. These are eyewitness videos from the scene. Crews were able to save some of the building on the property.
Several causes of vandalism have people in Mercer County fed up. The sheriff says at least 20 mailboxes have been damaged in recent weeks. Most of the time, it looks like someone used an axe. There is now a $1,500 reward for information. Police say it's become a problem that needs to stop.
It is a big deal. I mean, you're fooling with people's property. You're tearing up people's property that they work hard to pay for. So, I mean, it's not funny. It's not funny at all. You know, if these kids are out vandalizing people's property, they need to be at home. They need to find something better to do.
The sheriff's office says it's hard to tell whether or not the various cases of vandalism are related.
On the eve of another Republican presidential debate, Hillary Clinton and Bernie Sanders squared off in Miami. The candidates traded jabs over immigration, Wall Street, and U.S.-Cuban relations. After facing a big loss to Sanders in Michigan, polls show Clinton far ahead of the Vermont senator in both Ohio and Florida. And tonight, the GOP candidates will debate in Miami. That's where we find WKYT's Washington Bureau Chief Jacqueline Policastro.
The Democrats got heated here in Miami. Next, it's time for the Republicans. Marco Rubio will work to stand out as he clamors for a Florida primary win. Rubio will defend his home turf as Donald Trump moves in. Trump has a wide lead in several polls. Ted Cruz is trying to steal as many votes from Rubio as he can. His reported goal, get Rubio out of the race. And John Kasich is fighting for the life of his candidacy after a pledge to win Ohio. The next big set of primary races will take place on Tuesday. 5 major contests, including Florida and Ohio. Reporting in Miami, I'm Jacqueline Policastro.
And Republican frontrunner Donald Trump is planning another trip to this region this weekend. He will be holding a rally in Cincinnati at the Duke Energy Center on Sunday. That's just 2 days before the Ohio primary.
Investigators say a truck stolen from a Whitley County business was later found in Georgia. Deputies charged Hobart Ellswick with theft. Police in Georgia say they found the truck after arrested Ellswick for shoplifting. The truck was stolen last month from Edgewood Mobile Homes, where police say Ellswick used to work.
A sad anniversary in Kentucky today. It has been 40 years since a mine disaster in Letcher County killed 26 people. On March 9, 1976, an explosion ripped through the Scotia mine, killing 15 miners. And 2 days later, another explosion killed 11 more. Investigators say the explosions were caused by a buildup of methane gas due to inadequate ventilation. The Scotia mine disaster led to the passage of stricter federal safety requirements and more training for miners. And now a Kentucky Senate committee has approved 2 bills that would roll back some of Kentucky's mine safety laws. One would end state safety inspections of coal mines, turning over that responsibility to federal inspectors. And the other would end mandatory state safety training for mine foremen.
Good news for drivers. Part of I-75 in Tennessee has opened ahead of schedule. The southbound lanes are now open near Jellicoe for the first time since last month's major rock slide just south of the Kentucky border. But the northbound lanes remain closed. The Tennessee Transportation Department hopes to have at least one northbound lane open by March 24th. And the Kentucky Wildcats are waking up in Nashville this morning for the SEC tournament.
Right, lots of anticipation there. The Cats don't play until tomorrow, and tonight we'll find out who their opponent will be. There are 4 games today. Kentucky will play the winner of the Ole Miss and Alabama game, and that game for the Cats will be tomorrow night at 7. Kentucky has won the Southeastern Conference Championship 29 times. That is more than all of the other SEC schools combined. You can see Kentucky take on either Ole Miss or Alabama again tomorrow night at 7. It will be on the SEC network.
Yeah, it's the
Should be
most
fun.
wonderful time of the year, right?
That's right. March Madness is rolling.
So let's check to see how traffic is rolling along this morning.
Here's Officer Don with a check on live drive traffic. Good morning.
Good morning. Got a report of a 2-car non-injury collision on the inner loop of Manowar at Tates Creek. It turns out that's probably going to be a fender bender. We're just going to work on getting that out of the right lane so it's not in your way if you're headed that direction. Let's get a look outside right now and we'll show you what's happening as far as traffic flow goes. As you can see, no major issues. So some construction downtown, but we're handling things okay. Even inbound Nicholasville Road past the county line. Drive times not impacted at the moment because of that fender bender on Tates Creek Road. From Nicholasville's 13 minutes. Frankfort Frankfort 27. Winchester will take about 24. Now back to you in the studio.
Okay, hopefully a good ride in for folks, and you can get the latest traffic and weather information anytime with the WKYT Weather Plus Traffic app. Download that for free in the app or Google Play stores. And it's great to have you with us. The time is 6:40, 20 before 7 as you hop to it on your Thursday, and more news coming up on WKYT.
Yeah, not many people in their 20s can say they've written a novel. However, one young woman in China has done it 4 times.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's how she did it that makes her accomplishment even more impressive. We'll explain after weather.
We're looking outside at that rain. This is a slow-moving system. It's just not going to move that fast, which means showers stay over one area for quite some time. I'll show you that and who can expect a really nice day, actually, coming up in a few minutes.
Now, your hour-by-hour forecast with meteorologist Micah Harris.
There's an area that's going to be hit by rain over and over and over again all day long. And it's the area that's seeing rain at this moment. If you're in Lexington, northbound and back toward the west of I-75, that is the best opportunity to pick up not only rain this morning, not only rain this afternoon, but go off into the evening too. So this is an area we have to watch very closely. I don't expect major flooding in any location, but some ponding on the roads, no doubt about it. There is that possibility anywhere from Frankfort, go up 127, and then work your way back toward Newcastle in Henry County. You go into Owenton, that's another area that's going to get the showers all day long. I-71, Trimble, Carroll, Gallatin counties, that's where you're going to be seeing rain on and off all day long too. And you're getting some there in the northern zones as well. Richmond picking up on a little rain. South of that into Berea, not seeing the rain. You're getting a couple of sprinkles, but for the most part, we're not getting into any action right now. Now 68 had some rain this morning. That has since faded away, so we're getting a break here and there on 68 and also 150. Some good news for us, but we have much more to go as we go through the day. It's 59 in Danville, 64 in Richmond. If you go over to the east-southeast, if you're anywhere from Moorhead to Prestonsburg to Harlan and Middlesboro, back toward London, Corbin area, maybe even Monticello and Somerset, those areas right through there, this is going to be a really nice day for you. Could you get a sprinkle or passing shower? Yes, during the daylight hours. But for the most part, you're just going to be there in the 70s and looking mainly dry. Let's go hour by hour. Watch this forecast, okay? 6, 7, 8 a.m. look exactly like noon and 1 p.m. Looks like the same area with that rain, right? Then we go off into 4, 5, 6 p.m. and look at 6 to 7 p.m. Same area with the rain. It's still not moving. This is a very slow-moving system, kind of stalled over us at the moment. But watch after 7 p.m., okay? Then that's when we start to see some of that rain really pick up. There's some heavy rain, too, and it starts to move its way eastbound. Southeast, you're still not seeing the rain, and there's 10 p.m. So southeastern zones, you'll have a great day in store. But you go to the north and back toward the west, that's going to be a pretty sloppy day. And then by 5 to 8 a.m., it moves on out of southern Kentucky tomorrow morning, and Friday actually looks pretty nice. Let's talk about how much rain you're going to be expecting. Well, watch this. It's a big difference depending on where you are. Lexington, roughly an inch, but going to Richmond, you're talking about half an inch. Going to London, 0 there during the daylight hours. But go up toward the north and the west, that's where we see the heaviest rain from Bardstown to Frankfort, and we're roughly 2 inches of rain. So there will be some ponding on the roads. Like I said, tomorrow, though, you're going to be seeing temperatures there in the 60s. Afternoon looks great. That 30% chance of rain ends by 8 a.m. So the rest of the day looks good. Saturday, only a small chance. You can still get out and have a good day. It'll be a really nice day Saturday, except for a small chance at a rumble of thunder. Sunday, guys, is the best chance to see widespread showers and thunderstorms. That's the day you probably don't want to have any outdoor plans. Do it on Saturday, do it on Friday, those 2 days. Afternoon-wise, looks pretty good.
You guys have anything fun planned?
Yeah, for the weekend. I'm actually going to Disney on Ice.
I heard you were going to do that.
Yeah, we'll take the little man down there. Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll see you down there. Should be a good time. They came yesterday. We're just talking about any age. Any age is a good age. So, yeah, we'll see you down there.
Oh, that'll be fun.
I need to wash your car. You'll agree with that, won't you? You haven't seen my car.
Hey, you pay me good money, I'll do it for you, man.
Take good money. We're going to clean the inside of it.
And you can come to my house. It needs it, too.
All right. 6:47 on WKYT.
Yeah, a 25-year-old writer has published 4 books over the past 10 years.
That's impressive, of course, for anyone still in their 20s, but it is even much more impressive for Sun Lu Kang, who, because she has written every word with her toes. She was born prematurely with cerebral palsy and is unable to use her arms. So at the age 7, she says she began learning to write Chinese characters with her feet. And when her parents bought her a computer, she learned to type. Son says she wants to set up a media company. Well, she is well on her way.
It's so impressive and inspiring.
It is.
You know?
All right, a story to move you along here on your Thursday morning. 6:48 now on WKYT, and our top stories are coming up.
More news when we return.
Coming up, the Democratic candidates clash before Tuesday's big primaries. We're in Miami with reaction to the contentious face-off. Plus, Stephen Colbert joins us with a major announcement that's no joke. More real news coming up on CBS This Morning, next.
Now 6:52 on WKYT this morning, and it's good to have you with us on this Thursday. An update on our top story this morning. Traffic is moving again after an hours-long standoff near downtown Lexington.
Yeah, police say a gunman in a stolen car ran into a liquor store near the BCTC campus. WKYT's Mark Barber is there live with an update. Good morning, Mark.
Good morning, Michelle. The last officers have now left, and they have reopened Newtown Pike at Georgetown Street. So this will no longer have any sort of traffic impact on your morning commute. Now, this was a terrible mess for drivers earlier this morning as that standoff stretched on for 6 hours, closing down major stretches of Newtown Pike. Now, we are told that that suspect in the case, he has surrendered without incident, and that the employees who were inside that liquor store where he barricaded himself are all out safely. So this is the ending that police were hoping for. And again, no traffic impact for you on this Thursday morning. That's the latest here in Lexington. I'm Mark Barber. Back to you.
All right, so that ends as best it could. Thank you very much. 5 people are dead and 3 critically wounded after a shooting in Pennsylvania. The victims were taking part in what Wilkinsburg police there described as a backyard party or cookout when shots suddenly rang out. Police found 4 victims dead on the back porch of the home. Another woman died at the hospital. Police say evidence leads them to believe that there was more than one shooter involved.
There is ballistic evidence to lead us to believe there's at least 2 people that discharged weapons into a backyard party or cookout of some sort at the residence. We do not believe at this point anybody that was in that backyard or an attendee of the party fired weapons in return.
Awful situation there. Police say they have no solid clues on who is responsible for the shooting or why in the world it even happened.
Newly released video shows the first time a Google self-driving car being tested in public was at fault in an accident. The Lexus SUV outfitted by Google with special sensors crashed with a public bus on Valentine's Day in California. Pictures and video show the Lexus edging into the path of a city bus and hitting its right side. Though the bus was going only 15 miles per hour, the impact tore off the Lexus's side radar and crumpled its left front. No one was hurt. Google has accepted partial responsibility. 2 stars of the Harlem Globetrotters basketball team took to the roof of the Wells Fargo Center in Philadelphia to take shots at a basket that was more than 100 feet away.
Got it! It's turning!
No way. Both players took shots from the roof and both made them and were very excited in the process. The team is celebrating its 90th year.
All right, routine for Micah Harris, but but that looked pretty good, I'm telling you. All right, what a shot. 6:55 on WKYT.com. Our closing bar is up this morning, and that's because the Leslie County school system is closed today due to illness. Keeping you updated now on that police standoff that was a big problem overnight on Newtown Pike in Lexington. It caused a major traffic tie-up. You're good to go there now. Lexington police now clearing that scene. Also trending, well-known Somerset businessman Ward Carell is listed in critical condition after apparently accidentally shooting himself at his home. He's been a big community supporter, donated land for Somerset's water park and ball fields as well over the years. Also on our website, check out the info about a reward being offered in Mercer County for anyone who can come forward and tell who is damaging stop signs and mailboxes. It may be a prank, but many folks around the Harrodsburg area there getting very fed up with that. The Kentucky Wildcats getting ready for action in the SEC tournament in Nashville. Check out our stories and follow our sports team on social media. You can also get in on some fun contests during March Madness as well. On Kentucky.com, if you've waited to get your taxes done, it may cost you more. Preparers often jack up the price when they have to rush to get those returns in. From the Kentucky Colonel, some great shots around UK. Students enjoying the sunshine. By the way, spring break is next week for UK and for Eastern. And CBS This Morning is coming up with your eye opener at 7, and we'll have local updates. Join us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter or Instagram, and for the latest, WKYT.com.
Well, we have some rain out there early this morning. The rain through sunset, okay? Sunset's roughly 6:40, so we'll say now through 7 p.m. This is the likelihood on the screen of you actually picking up on some rain. So before you walk out this morning, check the screen out. It's likely Lexington, northbound and westbound, okay? The farther you go back toward the east and the southeast, better likelihood of staying dry through the day.
We got it. Nobody's more up to date than you to start your day. Thank you for being with us.